Yes, you read that correctly. We are comparing another automatic litter box to my tried and true very favorite Litter Robot 4 today. A couple of months ago, I actually got homerunPET's cat bed space heater to try, and the kitties are obsessed with it. They use it every single day. So when they asked if I wanted to try their automatic litter box, the CS106, and when they specifically pointed out that it has certain safety features that are my primary concern, I decided to go for it. And since I just got our kitties yet another Litter Robot 4, as you can see, I am specifically comparing it to this. All right, so when it comes to assembly, when you receive your box, you could see the Litter Robot 4 I just took out of the box in the big white bag, set it up, and it was pretty much good to go. The CS106, on the other hand, did take some more time and attention in order to assemble. And by the way, I did very violently rip off the top box part when I learned later on that you can just kind of lift it off of that bottom base. So weight-wise, I noticed a difference right away. It's actually almost double the weight of the Litter Robot 4, which is 24 pounds, and the CS106 is 44 pounds. Some similarities between the two is that they both offer a 12-month warranty as well as a 90-day trial. They both work well in households of up to 4 cats and cats up to 25 pounds. The CS106 comes with 2 options for the sifting grates depending on the type of litter you use. It also comes with this deodorizer that you put in the waste bin. There's the power outlet plug, and it comes with 2 types of waste bags because there are 2 different compartments, which I'll show you guys in a moment. There's one for the waste and one for the dumping. So this one is the one for the dumping when you want to clean out the entire litter box, and this one to the side is where the clumps actually go when it cleans itself. And by the way, I forgot to get footage of it, but I looked at the ingredients for the deodorizer because I'm really picky about fragrance things, especially around my cats, and it was made from all-natural persimmon extract and really safe ingredients, so that was kind of nice to see. I went ahead and put the small hole filter in for mine because I do use clay litter, and just showing you that red lever is what you lift up when you want to remove the dome, and this is the litter reservoir, so that holds 4.5 liters, and while the CS106 includes that refillable option, the Litter Robot has the litter hopper, which you have to purchase separately for $99. You guys just ignore this thing, it's useless. So if we take a closer look at them, the Litter Robot has these very clear to read buttons on top, and the inside material, this is what's interesting, it's very different. The inside of the Litter Robot is this rubberized kind of material, while the inside of the CS106 almost seems like this coated kind of material, not rubber, but that's probably why they suggest you clean it more often. So this drawer at the bottom is not where the litter cleans itself out every time for waste, but this is where it dumps out when you want to clean the entire thing. So all the litter would be dumped in there. By the way, I highly appreciate that storage section. And this is the whole reason I even accepted this litter box. It's the safety mechanism. It's a dual bump design so that it cannot shut further than that at the bottom and pinch a cat or even have the risk to, which has been a huge hazard for certain off-label brands in the past. You can see they even have these caution signs and stickers all over the machine itself. And this side compartment, this is where the waste actually goes. You can see it's a long, deep, and narrow bag, and this is that deodorizer I was telling you about, which actually smells really good. And again, I'm super picky about that stuff. Last thing to do was fill it up. By the way, it does also work with tofu, bentonite, clay, and mixed litter. I use clay. Once that reservoir was filled up, it was time to get this review and testing started. Clearly, Penny just could not contain herself as usual. Had to be the first one to use it. So I was gonna set them up something like this. Their regular litter boxes are on this side, but I'm almost thinking I should actually swap places because they use these. They're used to using these. So I'm thinking they're just gonna default to these regardless. But if I switch them so that these guys are where their regular litter boxes have been, they're more likely to choose one of these two. We'll see. I might be doing that. Stand by. Something I forgot to mention that you can see underneath the machines here is that you need it to be on hard flooring in order for the weight sensors to work properly on either machine. While the Litter Robot does sell an aesthetically pleasing carpet tray, you can just get a plank of wood or something solid like this and the weight sensors will be just fine. So as we watch the footage of these kitties in their first days getting to know both of these machines, I'm also going to let you guys know in all transparency that they are actually more familiar with the litter robot, since we do have two in other rooms of the house, but you can see they seem to be choosing the CS106 quite frequently, and I don't know if it's just curiosity or if they actually prefer the space and shape of the inside, which it looks like the litter robot is actually larger because the opening is larger. But technically, if you look at the specs, the CS106 is more spacious on the inside, and they actually also have a hill-shaped kind of side scoop design, which is different from the spherical design and the circular design of the litter robot. I noticed that a big difference and maybe a missed opportunity with the CS106 is that there's no step to get into it. They all have to kind of climb and hop into it, whereas on the litter robot, they do have that step that also has a litter collecting kind of grate to catch any litter when they fly or hop out, and it also has that litter shield that you can see across the front of it. Okay, it's been 2 weeks. Haven't changed these yet. Let's see simply what it looks like from a point of usage. So this is how much is in the litter robot. And this is how much is in the homerunPET. It looks like, honestly, about the same amount. I wonder if this is a little more. I'm going to take all of this out. I would say, I think it's a pretty even amount. I mean, if you look at this, I don't have a scale handy to weigh it, but it's a pretty even amount in both. So there is that. And what I'm actually going to do to test this out even further is I'm just going to dump both of these, start from fresh. So we're going to put those on this side, put these on that side, get rid of this guy who is pretty much useless. And I want to see if it switches up any of the usage and report back. But so far, that's what's happening. Here's a little update to the setup. We actually removed this. We're renovating some stuff. So removed this piece from another room. And at the last minute before tossing it, I was like, why don't we make this into a little litter box situation? So side note, this is what we did. We hung a little light in there for now. And that's where the litter boxes from this side went. And we moved this over here. So the camera is set up. I'm going to take a look. It's been about a week since my last update. I'm going to take a look and see which one of these they opted to use. And, you know, how often on each side, and report back. So let's discuss the biggest difference that I've noticed as we watch these kitties continue to get acclimated to this new entire setup. And that would be the app itself. So the Litter Robot app, I'll admit, I'm super familiar with it. Again, I've had litter robots for a few years now. It's a great app. It is so easy to navigate. It's aesthetically pleasing. It's highly responsive. The notifications are on point. And I'll put it up on the screen here, but you can see it's easy with the charts, and you can choose all kinds of different things, which I will get into the CS106 app in a moment, because they do have a lot of features in there. And on the back end of it, for example, you can choose 1 minute to 60 minutes for the cycling time, which is how long it delays or waits before it cycles and cleans out the machine itself. I have my litter robot at 7 minutes. That's just the preference I choose, but typically it's 3, 5, I think 7 or 12. I can't remember the exact frame, but I feel like the CS106 has longer option if you wanted to wait longer, or if your cat has soft stool. Something else to mention is both machines are incredibly quiet. So when it comes to function, they really are comparable. And it's important to know that you don't need the app for either of these litter boxes to work how they're supposed to work, which is to clean automatically in the CS106 case, to refill the litter into the basin automatically. I personally like the reliability of the Litter Robot app, telling me when to refill the litter, when I need to empty out the litter bin. Ultimately though, if you have a litter robot and for whatever reason it hasn't been working out for you, I think you might want to try the CS106. Let's take a look and see what things look like. All right, so it's less than before. Oh, okay. And a lot more than before. And I haven't had to refill this yet again, so it's all doing good in here, but it looks like I'm gonna have to clean the back over there. So what I have noticed is the smaller cats like to use this one. So from what I could tell, they're not using it super frequently, but again, they have tons of options. They have this, and they have the regular litter boxes. The Litter Robot, I've noticed, Penny also uses it. They might use it sometimes, but the bigger kitties do opt for the Litter Robot or the regular litter boxes. But again, if this was their only choice, I don't think they'd have any problem choosing this. This safety part is huge. The fact that it refills is great. And I think they are currently having a Black Friday deal that's running for another couple days or so from when I post this for the holidays. I'll link everything in the description below, and I'll also link everything. As you guys know, I have an entire Litter Robot playlist in the description. Overall, I would say it's a pretty good option. Again, the app does need some work. She's swimming. Considering you don't even really need to utilize the app if you don't want, it's a pretty solid automatic litter box that refills the litter for you, has the different compartments, takes that additional work out for you, and I'd say it's pretty comparable to the Litter Robot, especially if you got the Litter Robot with the litter hopper attachment, which refills the litter for you, but this automatically comes with that. And again, just to remind you, for it to work properly, it has to be on hard flooring, but we just put down this hard piece of wood, and that is just sufficient enough for it being on carpet. I'll also link this giant litter mat, which is awesome. But I hope this was helpful for whoever is looking for an automatic litter box. Please don't go and just get any one. I have an entire playlist regarding this. I have a video on why you don't want to get off-label litter boxes, automatic litter boxes. This one has the safety mechanism, and again, that's the only reason I even agreed to accept it to try out. I hope you guys all have a fantastic holiday season, and we will see you in the next video. Say bye, Betty.